So let's have a look at the TSLA. Is it about to run up to 400 plus? Let's have a look. So 357, that's where we closed. You can see this is the heat map of the S&P 500, where today, thanks to tech, S&P 500 was hitting new highs despite all the other sectors being down: financials, industrial, healthcare, energy, utility, real estate, consumer staples. So TSLA. So we did talk about this one a couple days ago, or around somewhere here, where implied volatility was IV crush mode, and today stock gapping up and moving higher. Volume is back after 3 days of last week, 4 days of low volume shenanigans with this name. But after market close, there was a headline with this stock that, what is the headline? Delaware judge declines to restore Elon Musk's $56 billion Tesla pay package despite shareholder approval, citing court filings. And also, Delaware judge orders Tesla to pay $345 million fees to Palantir's attorney rejects $5.6 billion request. So that was the headline actually after, but it was close. It did close. How much of a pullback it is after market close. So it did pull back 1% off that headline. So if it's able to shake off and come right back up to the 360, that's the breakout area I would be watching, because in the matter of last 2 weeks or so, especially after this huge rally, it did test it twice and it did sell off, and this is the third time we're about to test this level. Ideally, I would want this stock to basically break out, come back, test this level, and then trade it to the upside. So resistance levels would be 375, 400. All-time high print for TSLA is 414. But if it doesn't hold these levels back, it can go back to these 330, 340. This is the level where it's been basically chopping around and consolidating and burning premium, okay? But the last line of defense would be for the stock 330. As long as it stays above 330, it is looking like a bullish flag maybe. But again, I don't trade off of these patterns, but I'm going to take a look at the option activity. I was seeing some crazy option bets today in the option chain, and you can see put to call ratio, 1 million plus calls traded, 669,000 puts traded. And if you take a look at the calls, I mean, a lot of calls are very far outside of the money. There's not much of it in the money. Same thing with the puts, right? And puts could be, a lot of people could be selling bunch of puts, and most of the puts that are being traded are ultra short term, and I don't know what these shenanigans are. But next year, 380 call for January. There's also 330 put for December. 4,000 looks like it's a spread. Somebody did a spread. Also, I saw $700, $600 calls. I don't know about these ones, but these are very crazy calls. January, $700 call. February, $700 call. Also, I saw pretty decent standing out for $600 calls. Where are those? For this, basically for March, I think. But not a significant size, but there are some crazy orders, and I'm assuming that those are both call sellers and put sellers. But if this stock breaks out, I mean, it has a possibility of running to those $400 levels, and everybody jokingly talking about $420.69. But so far, there's no reason to be bearish right here, right now, for me personally. And that's why I'm going to be watching this name to possibly play to the upside. So far, I don't have any position in TSLA, whether it's a stock or options. But I'm going to be watching in a daily. If it starts melting on an hourly chart, I would be definitely trying to trade this stock in and out. But ultra short term, this is your resistance, 360, 362. Option market doesn't look crazily bullish, but with large caps like this, I mean, it's always like this. There's always going to be people trading premium, selling premium, and that's how a lot of people basically capitalize on elevated implied volatility. Tesla has slightly higher implied volatility, but by the end of the year, it's January 3rd, it's implying $50 move up or down, which could put the stock right above $400 levels. But those contracts are pretty expensive, and probability of according to option market hitting, 400 being in the money, it's 22%. So that's how much of an expectation I would have if I was long TSLA. 22%, is it a lot? Is it not? It's for market participants to decide, right? But I'm slightly bullish this name. If we do break out, we do have a pretty decent squeeze actually. This name has pretty high short volume every single day, but that's what I'm watching for TSLA Tesla. That's the update. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.